What's up, guys? Killer back here with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today I'm kind of trying to do something a little different. I want to go over all the season 4 heroes, but I kind of want to do it a little different. I don't want to do them all at once. I think the video is going to be too long. So this one will be a 3-star video, and I want to release it 3-star, 4-star, 5-star. So hopefully we can get this get right. I think I'm gonna record them all today though, so it'll all be like this, but I'm gonna actually put them out hopefully spaced over the next couple of days. I'm gonna try to do the schedule with YouTube and see if I can't schedule the video to release at a day. So I'll try to monitor to see if it actually works out better. They updated it, so it's supposed to be working a little bit better. But let's get into the 3 stars. First, we're gonna start with Hilo. I'm just joking. I don't know if this guy's name is Hilo, and I didn't do the name reviews, but I'm gonna call him Hilo. But Hilo is probably how you pronounce it, but Hilo is what I'm gonna call him. I believe this character is a dark elf. I don't know where he's coming from. Somebody said in the comments earlier that this theme was the Jolio Venture literary works. Literary. I can't get literature or literary. I can't get it out. I can't say it. Like literally, it's like messing my tongue up. I can't get literally or literary. I can't get it out. Literary works. And I have no idea what that is. So hopefully in the next comment somebody can educate me. Also in the comments somebody said, "Yo, you hate this game, quit it." I was like, that's too funny. No, I don't hate the game. I just hate the state that the releases are in right now. I hate the release of season 3 or season 4. Sorry. I hate ninjas. I hate Mythic Titans, and I hate the villains release. I think all of it is just rushed, and it just doesn't. It's not complimentary as to what we have, and it's not a flow. It seems like it's a jump, and that's the problem I have. It's not that it's bad, like for instance, and I'm not talking about how it looks, I'm not talking about how it works, I'm just talking about how it goes with what we already have. Like, it's not a puzzle piece. It looks like a completely separate entity, and I don't like that. I felt like season 2 was a pretty smooth transition. Even season 3 was, I think, smoother than this transition. The ads of the new heroes to the events was smooth. Skins were smoother. The costumes was, I think, a smoother transition. This just seems rushed and pushed and all at once and forced, and that's what I think the problem is. It just seems so fast, and it's just so much so fast, and they're not doing anything for the player. But anyway, Hilo, that's what we came to talk about, not comments. Druid, family bonus, he's going to kick you in the butt. The 25 damage. Okay, so 3 stars have less damage than the 5 stars, it looks like right now. Alright, that's pretty cool to know. So it looks like they start off with 25 damage at random, and it gets up to a 45%. There are, I believe, 5 3 stars of separate colors, so that'll be interesting. Has a passive of the first buff, so he increases his turn on the buff. Let's see here. Healthiest catch, recovers 32 health for all allies, cleanses status elements from all allies. So he's a healer, and he's average. 32% is not bad. They happen to be adding excuse me, some blue healers into the game. Frosty in this one on the 3-star level, and I don't think that's a bad idea. And so this is probably, and I'm gonna say this probably before I even get to the end of this video, consider that they all have the same family bonus, and the family bonus goes up to 45%. I personally, if I was pulling and I'm trying to anticipate where the meta is going or what's going on, the part of the game that's very small percentage of it, which I guess would be tournaments, this is where I would focus right now. I would focus on the newer heroes and the 3 and the 4-star for tournaments if I'm a tournament fan, tournament player, because 45% chance to do 25% damage per turn, and it perking on every color tile is pretty good. So that's what 5 times 25 is 125 damage per attack if they don't use the tile that you have on defense. And at the 3-star level, that's big. That's like almost a fifth of most 3-stars health, maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. And that's not going off this new scale of hero. But even if you get your 3-star up to, let's say, 1,000 health, now you're knocking off a 10th per turn if it hits all the same one, or a 10th on the board. I mean, that's pretty good damage from the family bonus. I think that's really cool, but I also think that's very pay to win. So be careful with that. But I could see this family bonus changing some of the meta as far as the tournaments for people who are just, have heroes and maximum out. Let's go to the next guy. Oh yeah, sorry. Let's see. Volamark. I'm going with Volamark. I don't know how to pronounce these guys' names. I personally think this guy looks the worst out of all the cards that we've gotten. I think he looks the absolute worst. I mean, what is going on up here? Like, he's the Hunchback of Notre Dame, or Notre whatever that movie is. The Hunchback with tusks growing out of it. I think that just looks tacky. I don't know. Like, to me, this is too much. And like, I think his thing is something to do with the worm. Like, if this is supposed to be the worm growing out of his head, like, and maybe I need the full picture, but I don't like this. This looks kind of weird on him. Other than that, I think, the Goro people are the Goro people, but that looks weird. He's a paladin. Again, that family bonus with 25 hit. Oh, look, a passive, which starts the battle with 20% mana. This was scary to me when I made the video yesterday, and it's still scary to me because it's for the hero. But if it was for all the heroes, oh my god, that'd been nuts. And it looked like that's what how I read it the first time, but clearly it's just for one hero. But 20% at the start of the battle, which is good for him because he's a slow. Let's see. Thrasher worms. Okay. Summons a worm fiend for all enemies. The worm damages the enemy with 32% attack every turn. Okay. So it's a minion for the enemies. I'm curious to know if minion destroyers work on themselves. How do you destroy minions for your team? That's a question I have to find out. I don't know. Like, I'm trying to like figure season 4 out. Like, I've got all the beta stuff. I've seen all the new images, the release. I was ahead of that part of it. It's just as it released, I think it changed slightly, not much, but like, I was hoping they wouldn't release it the way they did, and they have. So I mean, I've got to catch up a little bit, but for the most part, it's just kind of. This is interesting. So the enemies are getting a minion. So if the enemies are getting the minion, how do you get rid of the minion? Let's see. It says Worm Fiend absorbs healing and disappears when it has absorbed health equal to 16% of the target's max health. That answered that question. But I wonder if you could destroy it before then. Like, for instance, I wonder if Grimble, Gormick, Captain of Diamonds, and I guess the Sand Guy, Urias, would be able to destroy their own minion, but I don't know if they will be. This looks like it's going to do what it's going to do until it absorbs all the health. So that's going to be interesting. So 16% of the total health. So you could possibly get 32. What's that? 48. You could get almost half the percentage of your health on the three worms, which is interesting. And then they have to reload again. That's different. I kind of like that. I'm curious to see if they go to 5-star. If this jumps up somewhere to 90% or like possibly like a 75 or 100%. That'd be interesting because that'd be really, really, really strong, especially if you can't destroy it. So you just have somebody to keep going off until you just leech them out. That's different. Not mad at that. That's some unique tech. I kind of like it. Let's get to the next guy. Oh man, so Morris. I'm guessing Morris is a weasel. I'm thinking he's a weasel, or What's the blind? He's not. I don't think he's blind because he has his eyes wide open. I can't think of the blind rodent that digs under, but I'm gonna go with a weasel, or maybe it's a mole rat or something. Anyway, he looks kind of different. Maybe it's a mole is what I'm thinking about. A mole is blind and digs in the dirt. I don't know. He looks different. So he's a fighter. Okay, cool. So we got a fighter with a pickaxe. That's what's up. Again, with that 25% passive. And then his passive, let's see, elements. So he is duration. The first 3 status elements this hero receives. The special decreases in turn. So he decreases the debuff, which is, I mean, I guess that's good for a fighter considering that they can come back to life. So I'm not mad about that. Dig a hole. I love his special name. I just do. Dig a hole. Average. I'm sorry. I think that's hilarious. It's average. And let's see. Removes all status effects and stacks from the caster. Removes the... Hold on. Removes all stats effects and stacks. Okay, so stacks is... So he's removing all stacks. And I think you're going to start seeing stacks added to a lot of these heroes because they just introduced it last in Season 3. So, from the caster, removes even status effects and stacks that are otherwise undispellable or uncleansable. The caster digs a hole and hides for 2 turns. While in the hole, the caster can't gain mana, but is immune to normal attacks, special attacks, and all status effects. After 2 turns, the caster jumps out of the hole and deals 223 damage to a random enemy. This is the longest special ever. The hit enemy receives the following status element. The target cannot gain mana for 2 turns. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. A 3-star with 6 abilities in one. Man, let me tell you something. Dig a hole. I like, you know what? Just because of that, I like this guy. that is crazy. Look at this. Like, it's a paragraph. That's awesome. I like this because it fits his look. So, and we're going underground, so I can't imagine. This in the 5-star is gonna be crazy if they add this to the 5-star. I think at the 3 stars is cool, but I'm looking for King Mole or whatever the dig rodent is. That would be cool. I hope King Mole does this like 5 turns or something crazy. He's very slow, and then when he pops out, he hits everybody or something. But that's cool. I think that's interesting. Yeah, that's some unique tech. Wow. I'm sorry. Oh man. So we got Gramps. And so people are like, it looks like, like let me back at him. It looks like he's on crutches, but actually he's on stilts. And the reason I know that is because lately I've been working with drywallers, and drywallers use stilts to hang drywall in higher places in 1-story houses. Like, for instance, like if you vault a ceiling, or if you do a 12-foot ceiling, drywall would probably be on stilts. So he's on stilts. Alright, Gramps. He is a cleric. He's going to smack you with that family bonus, and he has a passive of the first 3 hits. I think this is more powerful than the first special being 20% or 30% increase. I think this is stronger. I was looking at this passive the other night. I've been thinking about it. Receives damage is reduced by 20% for 3 turns. This hero receives, reduces 20% of the first 3 times this hero receives damage from a special skill. I think this is I think that's awesome. I think that's the passive you want out of all of them except the mana one. I think that's the second best right there. I think the mana one's pretty cool. And maybe this is better than the mana because it leaves you on the board a little bit longer. So maybe that's stronger. Alright, let's see. Elder Remedy. So Gramps is drinking moonshine. So he's a moonshiner. I mean, that's what that is, right? Elder Remedy is alcohol. So I'm with it. Each fallen ally has 33% chance to get revived with 23 HP. Yeah, this dude Yeah, so yeah, already off the rip, I like them. Like we don't have to even read anymore. It's slow but cool. Um, all allies regenerate a moderate amount of mana for 4 turns. So it's kind of like Albie. He's kind of like Albie. Excuse me. Albie for 3-star, and that's cool. A lot of health. We have 2 healers right off the rip. We have a mole that's going to go into hiding. We got Gramps who's drinking shine and bringing everybody back to life. You drink some of that stuff, it might bring you back to life. So yeah, a Gramps, cool. That's what's up. Now this one I like because of League of Legends, Poppy. And shout out to old school Poppy, not the new one. The old one was awesome. Sit under the tower, take shots for 3 seconds and kill everybody and then just run out. I love Poppy. So we have Poppy. She's an archer. She's a big bow on the back. I think the bow's bigger than she is, so cool. She almost looks like a Yodel, but I'm not going to go there. I don't think she is. Ranger class, of course, so she's going to bypass your buffs. Another 25% passive family damage. And then the special is getting a 30% addition at the first time it's used. So she's probably going to be some kind of sniper. Alright, so let's see. I'm going to mess this up. Ricochet. I think that's... I'm going to mess that up. Anyway, some type of bolt. I want to say it's like Ricochet. I'm going to mess that up. Rico... Cheat. Ricochet? I don't know. I know I'm mispronouncing it. So anyway, her bolt is fast. Deals 300 damage to the target. Has a 42% chance for an additional hit on random enemy up to 3 times. Additional hit is minor damage. Sweet. So kind of like a mini Finley to a degree, or should I say Massandra? Kind of like a mini Massandra, except she's, fast and does additional damage up to 3, so she could potentially hit up to 4 targets. This stats right here is kind of what I wanted the yellow 3-star, I can't think of her name right now, to be like, but Poppy is where it's at. I would definitely want this character, like, just based off what I've read from the 5 right now, like, this would be a great team to run in tournaments. I can see Poppy taking over the 3-star purple events, along with Donna or whatever. So that's just a good addition onto Donna, and then she's faster. So I might run, if I got 5 of her, I might run 5 of her and forget Donna, because I mean she's going to hit. One of them's going to hit 4, or one of them's going to hit 2. So what difference does it make? Yeah, that's cool. This one I'd definitely hold on to this one. I'd hold on to all 5 of them right now. I think I went over all of them. Yeah, that's all of them. So guys, I'm going to end the video there for this one. Again, I'll be releasing the 4-star next, and then the 5-star, and I'll probably try to schedule these within the next couple of days. So hopefully they drop every other day. I'll try to give them 48 or 72 hours to breathe. But Killa out, and peace.